Alright guys, new packs came out. They're called where are they at? Down to premium. It's called the Lights Out packs. It's nothing but goddamn shooters. The collection reward, right? Kaly Thompson, 17 Hall of Fame badges. Every shooting badge you could possibly think of, Kaly Thompson has it. So I mean, yeah, that's Kaly. He's the reward. Am I going to collect all these cards? I could, but do I want to? Probably not. Especially since you gotta get a Pager, KD, and a KD as a diamond. I mean, I'm not really gonna pick up that Pager card. I mean, the KD card just to lock in Clay. That's way too much MT, especially since my budget got. But yeah, there's all the cards you see in Pager, KD, Gilbert, Ray, Chris, Mullen, Brent Berry, Katina Mobley, Al Harrington, Rayful Prince, Nick Young, Steve Kerr, Shane Battier, and Greg Hodges. Whew. God dang. Let's look at all those card stats. Alright, so I guess we're gonna start with Katina Mobley since he's at the very beginning. Let's go with a Ruby shooter. Let's go with Jeff Hornacek. So Coutinho's 6'4", Jeff 6'3". We're looking at no post moves. He has a basic 3-point shot at 88. I think he has a big man's release, so that's kind of garbage. He can speed boost with 86 ball handle. Nothing really else pops up at me that he's decently fast. He looks like an average Ruby. No Hall of Fame badges, but 16 gold. Yeah, he's looking like an average Ruby with flexible release, quick draw, range extender. Yeah, he's looking like an average Ruby shooter. He's not looking like too much, but he is a freaking Evo card, which I did not peep. So I am going to pick him up and see what he's hitting for, though. He's an Evo card. Well, I guess we'll go Brent Berry next since he's on the list right now. Stop comparing him to Sean Marion, guys. Come on. Let's go to Steven Jackson. So Brent Berry has 15 gold badges. Catch and shoot, Lob City finisher, Showtime. If he has the same release, well, apparently everyone that had base 8 last year now has that really god release that, wait, does he have quick draw? Quick draw. Does he have quick draw? Does he? I don't see quick draw. If he doesn't have quick, there we go. All right, cool. He does have quick draw, so his release is gonna be the same as well as Zerbiak's and Clyde Drexler's if he has quick draw. Well, if everyone that had base 8 has the same release that they have this year. So I mean, yeah. Brent Berry should be an amazing card. 94 3, 87 drive and dunk. Nice steal, decent speed at 80. He's actually looking like the same as that card from last year, since he didn't get Hall of Fame badges last year. But yeah, man, he's coppable. Cop him, especially if he has that amazing god release. But yeah, I mean, right now KD's at 300K. I think none of them have ended yet. Nick Young's right here though. So many small forwards. So many dang small forwards. Let's compare him to Gerald Green. Alright, so compared to Gerald Green, Nick Young has a better post fade. Not a good post hook at 26. He's a better mid-range shooter with an 88 midi and an 89 three-pointer. This is looking like the Ruby Nick Young from last year. Speed. No, that's steal to 31. No defense on this guy. Speed 84. Nick Young is actually looking like a Ruby and not a Sapphire. No Hall of Fame badges, but he does have the, the basic shooting card badges, top and go, catch and shoot, difficult shots. I mean, we all know badges Nick Young gets. He should be a nice Sapphire card to use. The other Sapphires in this collection is actually Al Harrington. He had an amazing Ruby last year. So I mean, if anything, he should be nice. He's looking exactly like the Ruby card. 89 3-point shot. Here's the rebounding, 70. Yeah, he's looking like that Ruby Al Harrington that we got in a promo last year, just in the Sapphire wrapper. Yeah, they basically made him the same card. They just lowered his speed from last year. Speed at 69 is kind of bad, but I mean, it's okay as long as he can rebound. Another shooting card. Well, the whole collection is all about shooters, so y'all got the shooting badges. So I mean, hey man, stress 4, stress 3. If you need them, pick them up, especially if you're a super duper OD budget guy. So I mean, everything's looking fine. There's Gilbert. Here's an Emerald Shane Battier. We can actually compare him to the Amethyst Shane Battier since I picked him up. Wait, he's a power forward. Wait a minute, what? That's kind of crazy. But yeah, he has an 85 3. I think it's the same as the Amethyst. Driving dunk's okay. Speed decent. Speed is decent, especially with a 50. 70 speed. Decent for Emerald. He's actually faster than some power forwards at the Ruby tier, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, he does have the basic shooting badges: catch and shoot, steady shooter, pick and pop, slippery off ball. Slippery off ball is important. I'm so sorry. I'm super tired. Slippery off ball is important because when we want to pick and roll, he'll automatically get to the rim, which is kind of impressive. He's going for like 1,000 MT. Scoop him up. Even if you don't want him using, scoop him up. He's a collection card. Usually collection cards increase in price later in the year, especially since he's a collection card for Clay. He's definitely going to increase in price later in the year. Are there any other cards that I didn't check out besides the high rated ones? There has to be. There has to Rafe LaFrance. Here we go. My guy Rafe. They're actually going to compare him to the reward one. Where is he? There we go. Compare him to the reward one. Looking at an 85 post fade, so that's +1. Post moves up 4. 3-point shot up 6 to a 90. Ball handle went down. That's kind of sad. Block went up. Still went up. Everything defensive wise went up. Rebounding went up. Speed went down. I don't know why you lower a card's stats if it's a higher rated. But, I mean, I guess because it's an Evo card. But, I mean, that still don't make no sense. He gets +1 in gold badges. Which one is that? I think it might be Putback Boss. It's Putback Boss. Putback Boss is the one badge that they gave him. But yeah, here's an Evo card, goes up to an Amethyst. There's the gameplay. Go check that out. Yeah, go check the gameplay out. Is there any other cards like that? Any other ones? I think that's all of them. Oh, Chris Mullin, a Ruby. I think he's the last Ruby to actually be in this thing. I'm gonna compare him to Wally Zerbiak. Same 3 points Wally Zerbiak at a 90. I haven't used the Pink Diamond Chris Mullin, so I think I don't know what his release is like, but I know he's decently fast at 78. He has 13 gold badges. All the badges that you think he'd have, he has. No reason even to keep going over them. Since they all have the same badges. There's no reason to keep going over those badges. But especially this point in the video, he does have lateral quickness. Matter of fact, let me check and see if he has stop and go. No, he does. He does not. So he's just a shooter. He's just a plain shooter. He won't be able to get no blow-bys. Now, none whatsoever. I think now it's time to hit the Amethyst up. It's time to hit the Amethyst up. Oh, never mind. Craig Hodges is also here. He's also here. That's just, yeah. He has a 94 3-point shot, and that's about it. That's really about it. And just basic shooting badges. Except range extender. So, I mean, if you need a range extender shooter for cheap, Craig Hodges could be it. There's a gameplay with him in it, too. I'm actually going to go to just the Amethyst board right now, just to single them out. Just to single them out. So, we got Ray Allen. He was in my collection at the moment. 93 offense, 81 defense. We can compare him to the Ruby. Actually, compare him to the Ruby one. So they both have catch and shoot. One has 8 gold badges, one has 18. The ones that are important that were added were Pro Touch. Pro Touch was added, which is important. Slippery Finisher was important. Space Creator is important. He already had that. Slippery Off Ball is important. I believe they added Stop and Go too. I think I passed it. They did not add Stop and Go, which is a little sad. I actually had the Amethyst one. I thought mine. Oh, I guess not. I guess not. Oh well. I guess not. Ray Allen's cool. If you want to upgrade. If not, then don't. He doesn't have quick draw, so it doesn't really matter. Now we're here with Gilbert. I also have the Gilbert in my collection. That's a gameplay out of him. Go check it out if you haven't seen it. I actually want to compare him to this one. You guys see it. So Gilbert has an 85-3 with a coach that's a 90, 93, but anyone has floor general on a court. He has a nice steal at 75. Speed 90 across the board, so he's decently fast. So the stats are lower than his free agent, but they're okay. They're alright. His mental stuff is alright. His defense is kind of pooped though, even though he increased ratings. But oh well. He does have 2 Hall of Fame badges, volume shooter and range extender, which I like to see on a card like that. Since people like to run zone, they're gonna need a range extender, gold or Hall of Fame, one or the other. You're gonna need it. Even silver sometimes does it, just like on Ruby Terrence Ross. But he does have steady shooter, quick draw, ankle breaker. He has a lot of badges. 27 gold. You guys will slow the video down if you need to see it. It's actually kind of OP how many badges he has. This card is real nice. He's a bucket. He has a nice release too. He's so nice. It's kind of amazing how nice that card is. Never on a KD. I've not seen the stats of this card, but I know he's freaking overpriced. 6 Hall of Fame badges. We're now going to compare him to Sean. Is there anyone else we can compare him to? Let's compare him to Larry Bird. So he has tireless score, steady shooter, green machine, difficult shot, dead eye, and clutch shooter on Hall of Fame. Everything else he's shooting wise he should have, because it's Kevin Durant just on gold. Deep phase I didn't think he had, but he has it. Stop and go, so he's gonna get blow bys. Quick first step on silver, so he'll also get some blow bys. So Kevin Durant could be old freaking P. 99 offense on the diamond, but poor D. He has a Sapphire's defense. So I don't know how that one's gonna work. Where are the stats at from my fella? Where are the stats? Over tendencies. Here we go. So it's a 94 driving layup, 70 post hook, 3-point shot is an 88 with the coach. That's a 93. Okay, 93 with coach. His stats are okay. If his release is really all you need with KD, because he's at the guaranteed green window. All you need is an 86 for guaranteed green window. So if you know his release, he'll be cash no matter what. Steals a 61, which is kind of low for Kevin Durant because he is kind of a defensive guy. This must be the first year he came back from the Warriors. This must be his first stint with the first year with the Warriors. Card, but he has an 83 speed. I like to see that. Plus 5 is an 88. So this card is actually nice. Is he 300K nice? Hell no. LeBron is completely better just because of his size and his animations, the way he plays defense. So 300K for Kevin Durant is not kind of plausible. But you got to do what you got to do if you want to be Klay Thompson. So I get it. Kevin Durant's a hype card. But here we are, the last card of the video. Peja Stojakovic. The last time I saw a Peja as one of the best cards in the collection, it was 2K17. He's a small forward. He does not have the shooting guard as the secondary position, which he usually is a shooting guard. They scan it. Rarely people like you running him as small forward. He is 6'9", but everyone likes running him as shooting guard, so they kind of played us on that. He does have all the shooting badges, especially range extender on Hall of Fame is very important. He'd actually be a nice shooter. He might actually go for a ton just because people run zone, you need range extender. And he's tall, so he can play defense. He does have quick draw. He doesn't have any playmaking badge, so no stop and go, nothing like that. Just strictly shooting for this guy. Where are his stats? No post game whatsoever. He does an 85 driving layup. 3-point shot is brazy with 97 out the gate. He does have an 86 ball control, so he can speed boost. No rebounding, so I don't know why they even give him a secondary position of power forward. They capping on that, bro. Slow at 79 speed for a ping dominant. He is super duper slow. And as of right now, he doesn't even look better than freaking Sean Marion. Well, in-game wise, he doesn't look better. When I'm thinking about in-game, he does not look better. He's just like a straight shooter, and that's all he can do is shoot. And there's no reason just to have a shooter as a nice overall card. You can get a Ruby card that can do the same damage that Peja can do. I don't think Peja is even worth that. For real. I don't think it's worth it. But yeah, those are all the cards out of the Lights Out collection. Klay Thompson, I'm gonna try to get a gameplay with him when I can. But until then, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, bro. And we're gonna get some more videos out. We're gonna get them out. I'll see y'all in a bit.